Hi people, so that's been my way home now. I'll do a video and see how far I get along with this. So what that, don't know how far I'll get to record because this phone has a habit of dying. So it does it when you record it's an iPhone, if people might actually know what it's like. Pardon me. But that's me on the way home. Dog had a great time. So it did. I had a great time with him. He had a great time with me. That's the second time I've been up there in about 4 days. So I'm going to Portrush now if I wanted to with the dog, but it can't be fucked. So I can't spend so long walking up that beach. So I did, it's like, I just want to do the drive home down and get a bite to eat. It would be different if I had money to get a bite to eat, but I don't, so I'm going to have to go home. Hurrah, hurrah. Oh, my brings me to a screechy sound, or my wheel even. She was a hitchhiker. I don't even was a she. And I'm not even going to play music like I normally do, people, because I've the dog in the car, like, you know, I don't want to freak him out on these turns or rough it off. Aren't they, Morgan? They're not for a spot to stop. On here. Don't know, boys must just do a turn around there or something. I'm stuck behind an R car swing, which suits me because I don't want to be driving fast. I don't want to be driving too fast, so I don't. Oh, the lorry now up my arse. It's going to be a fun drive. Well, I don't really care. So, it's just the lorry up my arse, is the pain in the arse. But I mean, that's our car coming to be expected to be going around this by in front of us, so yeah. That's Laura, what does he want me to do? I'm not going to go up the fucking our boy's arse, even though he's going to try and take him from the looks of it. The dog's just told me his lorry now. There you go, go up his arse, lorry driver, boy. Like, I'd rather sit behind these boys than have that lorry pushing up my arse, so now the fucking R car's gonna be fucking getting chucked along. That should be funny. Well, not too funny, like I wouldn't think it was me, but still. about the bouncy bounce, it's just the camera thingy I have. Maybe fix it sometime, like when the phone settings, they might have anti-shake deactivator or activator or something, I don't know, but can't do nothing about it really. Alright, big man, oh, he's not down, but fuck for that. That was a first. That was a genuine first. People who normally would never lie down, but I've put a big blanket and all down for him to lie on, so he may. That's him set back up now, but that's what it was. See, I'm happy along just tooling along at the old speed. So I am, but this lorry's pushing that guy up to at least 50. At least. Because I'm doing 55 now and I'm matching their speed at 60 here. You know, like, I like to go along my own speed. I'd rather be behind people, but that lorry, boys, will come, because he was up my arse and now he's chugging this wee our car along. If that our car goes into like a wall or something, it'll be their own fault, but it'll be because he's pushing him along at the same time, you know. And like a guy has a schedule and probably has a book to meet and all that other good shit, but still, it's not right, Big Morgan. You were a very good boy today. So proud of you. Although we didn't see anybody or anything like so. But as you can hear, he's been a good boy. So he is. Fucking, I went into the Asda. Me, my mate Josh, and my mate Stephen went into the Asda on Monday. It's now Wednesday. Josh doesn't have an ID, he's 28, but he's the one that has all the problems, so let's just leave it at that. He doesn't have an ID. Stephen had forgot his in the house and he wouldn't surveil her off with the drink. So I was getting my scratch cards changed, blah blah blah. Came over, and they were like, can't get her drink, have to go somewhere else. And Josh is fucking going, oh, go here, go here, go here, blah blah blah. You're a good boy, Morgan, it's not you. So Josh is sitting going, go here, and I'm like, mate, no, I'll fucking buy it. So I went to use my card, and the wee man goes, have you got ID? And I go, yes mate, I do have ID, I don't leave the house without it, unlike these two. So he looked at it, eyed me up and down as if I was a KFC, and then fucking, best way I can put it is, he walked away with my ID, came back about 5 minutes later. I was like, can I have my, or not 5 minutes, but a minute and a half later, so it was, gave me my ID back, and then fucking watched me try and scan them to pay for them after saying it was alright to buy. Watched me scan the fucking bit, and then when he came up to confirm the purchase, do you know the way you have to for alcohol? He looks at me and goes, I smell alcohol in you. Now, people, I don't drink. The two mates drink. But to turn around and say he smells alcohol in me or off my breath or something, that's bullshit, because one, I drove from where we're coming back to now. You know, I drove that already. I don't know what was going to make the drive, but you know, I'm already going to do it drunk. And then fucking, he goes to me, I smell drink in your breath or alcohol in you or something. I'm like, mate, I don't even drink, I'm only fucking making the purchase because you won't sell these to it. So he goes, nope, not selling you, nope. So I went to make the complaint, and basically, I'm going this way too. I went to make the complaint, right? Manager was like, blah blah blah. Fucking nothing we can do. Third party sale. Basically, after a lot of bullshit, just cutting the story short, can't do it a third party sale even though everybody was over the age of 25. Even though you only have to be 18, you know? So I was like, oh, that's bullshit, blah blah blah. But I'm not annoyed that we're not getting the drink. I'm annoyed that I spend on average £250 a week there. Don't know what they're at. But I spend on average £250 a week there. Right? Buy fucking third party drink for my mum if you want to be in it that way. And they're like, no, sorry, third party drink. Now mate, see what I buy for my mum wouldn't have came close in price for what I was going to buy that day. Like, you know, we're going to get a crate of Stellar, 18 cans I think that is, and a bottle of Strongbow. Whoa ho, fucking can't have that, smell alcohol. Bearing in mind I'm driving. One's an alcoholic, like, but he wasn't even fucking beside me at the time. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a wee gay person, and I'm not going to be hating gay people. Not at all, I'm not hating gay people here. But, no, right, he goes up your arse to fucking get in there. That's what he does, but I'm not hating gay people. Speaking of going up horses, like, but I'm not hating gay people. But it's when they do stuff like that there and try and be poor hungry. Excuse me, mate, you're not getting a drink. I smell drink off you, mate. I told him, mate, I don't drink, and I'm straight out of the fucking gym. Fresh from picking them two up, like, you know, I went from the gym showers, to my car to pick my mate Stephen up. Then we went with Josh, and he's gonna sit and tell me he smells alcohol off me. That's why I was mad. Then add it on top of fucking, I spent £250 there a week. Add that up monthly. And yeah, you're getting a lot of money, at least £500. But this guy, like, he's seen me coming. So it is, but it really pissed me off, so it did. No need for it. It's like once I showed him my ID, that should have been it. Okay, people go to me, okay, you look fucking 25, maybe I do. I don't think I do. But they're like, oh, you look 25. But they'll be like, oh, you look 25. I think I look older than what I do, but people be like, you look 25. Around that. So, happy days. But the point is, I don't look fucking younger than 18. Not by a long shot. And he's gonna sit and be like, excuse me, mate, ID, mate, okay, mate, I have to one up you on that, you smell a drink. That's what really fucking drove me mental about it. So it is, it's like the one-upmanship. So it is, and it's like, I get pulled the fucking arms from his chest, you know. If it was on the street and he was trying to have a fight with me, it wouldn't be a fight he would win. And I'm not a violent person, I'm just meaning in general. So this is the type of person that goes to work and fucking tries to fuck with boys that way. So it isn't me. See, if it annoys me because he was probably like, oh, my fare's on, he's getting drink for that. Mate, I was getting drink to come up this neck of the woods. Don't wave them, bitch. You know, like, so fucking, I don't know what his problem was. I'll laugh, but if I go on here on Friday, right? People, if I go on Friday and I'm banned, I will laugh, like, because I mean, I made a complaint, I complained, I wasn't impressed. Or maybe I did raise my voice a wee bit, like, but I didn't get on like a car, and I realised fucking after 3 minutes of talking to them and they're fucking talking shit at me, I was just like, you know what, mate, you just go to me the guy, or you fuck you, and walked away, went around this corner, off licence, around the corner and bought the drink there. You're a good boy, Morgan, aren't you? He's a good boy. So I just went around the corner and bought the fucking drink there. Not impressed. So it isn't. So I'm hoping I'm in on Friday. And he's in. And doing the fucking cash registry shit. Because I'll buy a fucking drink just to spite him. So I'll make him fucking serve me and I'll be like, are you in a better mood this day, mate? Did your boyfriend fucking treat you better or what? Like, it just annoys me, mate. I don't need wee men to go on power trips when I'm having a day out. man, you're in it fucking, mate. This is the point. This is the time it happened at 9:45 in the morning. And he's like, no, mate, I smell alcohol off of you. Mate, I woke up at 6 a.m, had my morning routine, went to the gym. You're a good boy, Morgan, aren't you? But I went to the gym, had my morning routine, blah, blah, blah. Went up, woke Stephen up, fucking waited for him to get ready. Went to Josh, who was already up and pestering. And I fucking had to fucking do my mum's tire that morning as well. Do you know what I mean? And he's got to turn around and be like, excuse me, mate, you smell of alcohol. Oh man, it just really set me off, man. I can keep my temper at times, the best of times, but don't try and bullshit me and say I smell of alcohol. What he smelled was my aftershave. So it was. He smelled my aftershave. So there was just no need for it. Couldn't even tell you who's fighting this weekend, people. I really couldn't. Like, and that's the first. On the Asda, mate. You a good boy, Morgan. Oh, look, that road's apparently open now. I'm staying this way. It's a shame there wasn't a wee learner car in front of me again, or plate car, sorry. Cushion Doll, 12 miles away. Yeah, that was my Asda drama basically. And like, I don't have a problem with the wee man, like I never have had a problem with him. He's actually served me drink before when I was getting the shop, and that's why I'm so annoyed. It's like, why? Because the May Fair's on and you're not going to be serving people underage drink, mate. That's fine, I get that, but fucking I'm fucking nearly twice the legal age to drink now. And I'm not being spiteful or nothing, but I used to go in there when I was underage and get my fucking drink without being ID'd, you know. That's well before his time, and the people don't do that no more, like, probably, but, you know, that's just my point. You're a good boy, Morgan. You're in there, good boy. He's just zoned out in the back, good boy. So it is, but, yeah, that's my fucking rant. I suppose I'll talk about the BMF belt now. Dustin Poirier versus Yeehaw, he went out in front of me. Don't know why people do that, like, because I mean there wasn't a car behind me. But Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje. I think Poirier will win that fight. So quite handily. I think it'll be a hard fight for him. Well, I do actually think it'll be a hard fight, but I don't think he'll get put in much danger. I think, yes, he'll get punched, he'll get cut open maybe, but I don't think, I just don't think he'll lose that fight. So I think he's every bit as good on the ground. I think he's better striker. I think he's in his prime. I think Gaethje would be in his prime too, but I think Gaethje's had more wars, so his body's took more damage, so to speak. I think out of the two of them, Gaethje would have the weaker chin. And Gaethje can take a punch. I think neither of them are chinny. None of them are chinny by any means. But I think Poirier can crack Justin's chin, so he could, whereas I think Gaethje could potentially crack it in the first 2 rounds, but I think the longer the fight goes, the better it serves Dustin Poirier, and I think that fight will be a decision, split decision at best for Poirier, but I think it'll be a unanimous decision for Poirier. Who do I think should give the belt? I don't really care. So if it's the BMF belt and they can't get The Rock, they should maybe get Masvidal to give it, because he is the current former BMF champion, basically. But that would be also a good time for him to call that person out. So that would be what I would do. What else, people? Diaz versus Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul will win that fight because, I think it's going to be a doctor stoppage, people. I think it'll be a doctor stoppage, and I think it'll be for Diaz getting cut open, because he's prone to be cut. He's been knocked out before, but he's not one of these people that get knocked out, as is like the people I was talking about before. But I think he could get knocked out, but I think it's going to be, I think he's going to get cut and the doctor will stop it. So he'll do. Why? Because him and his brother are susceptible to being cut open. Yeah, they're not even power punchers. Like, it's like my mate Josh and my mate Stephen both asked me my opinion on this, and that's why it's fresh in my mind. And I sat and talked to them about it. I was like, mate, I just think that Poirier will get cut, or not Poirier, sorry, Diaz will get cut. I think Diaz will get cut, and the doctor will stop it, because they're a bit more happy at stopping fights and boxing. And Diaz always gets cut above the eye, and he also gets cut under the eye. I mean, Diaz just gets cut, mate. You know, it's like the way he fights, he doesn't have power. Like, if he was to fight someone like me, yeah, I'm sure he could knock me out, man. But I'm not so sure it would be in the first punch. You know? Whereas the likes Frame Rumble Johnson, bigger man, also like, rest in peace, he would just top you and knock you out. But yeah, my logic behind it is, if Anderson Silva couldn't outbox him, he was doing better at boxing than what Diaz is known for. And Diaz is a boxer by MMA standards, so he is. But my whole point is, what was up here? Yeah, if he couldn't beat him, if Anderson Silva couldn't beat Jake Paul, I don't think either of the Diaz brothers could. You know? And that's just my reasoning behind it. And that's not even me taking Diaz getting cut into account or anything like that there. So I think Anderson Silva would beat both the Diaz brothers, and he didn't beat Nick. So I know that was overturned, so it was, but I don't care. A fight's a fight, and he beat him. So yeah, that's my thing. I thought about that. I watched Reinfeld, that Nicolas Cage Reinfeld. Didn't think very much of it, so I didn't. Thought it was a bit shit, to be honest. Same for that dinosaur film 65. I thought it was shit, so I did. What else? The last good film I actually seen was Terrifier 1. Yes, I'm on that late. I only watched it like the other month, but that was the last good film I seen. What else have I seen recently that was good? Guardians of the Globe, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people are saying. I think a lot of people are just Marvel phased out, but it's not a good. If you're comparing it to, I didn't think it was as good as Ant-Man 1. I thought it was every bit. Man, it might have been better than Ant-Man 2, but it wasn't any worse. You know, they might have been equal. Whereas Thor, I know, big son. Sorry, got a hard man to breaks. I know, sorry. But Thor, on the other hand, Love and Thunder, it was shit. So that was my turn there. I could have took, but that's why it takes me to the same place. But yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder, it was shit. Spider-Man, I forget what, the third Tom Holland Spider-Man film that had all the Spider-Men in it. I can't remember what it was called. It was good, but it did not live up to my hype. It did not live up to my hype, people. Doctor Strange 2, it fucking got too hyped, man. It was hype. A horror movie, and I didn't think it was very good. Same for your wee black woman monkey person that got burnt, and they made a big deal of her death even though she was just an extra. Didn't get what that was about. So it didn't, it wasn't really, it was just not a good film. So it was just like, if you're going to be talking about special effects and stuff, okay, some of the Marvel films have good special effects, but they're not even good these days. And like, I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3 yet, people, but I've seen the trailer and they're all wearing similar suits. They might as well be the Fantastic Four with them suits. I just, and then the dog's just sitting here thinking to myself, he's waffling shite, aren't you, big man? You're a good boy. You're doing brilliant in this big journey. This dog's done 70 miles today, people. He has done 70 miles. I'm proud of him, he's done well today. It's not peak mate at peak once, he's been better on the way home here. But this turn here is hectic, so I'm going to go slow. I know, Morgan, this turn's bad. Where'd you hear him? It's not even going to do a peep, is it? Nope. He's doing brilliant, man. Aren't you, big man? You're doing good. Maybe it's because I'm talking and he just likes the sound of listening to me talking. I don't know. Because on the way up I was just sort of silent, smoking. Speaking of smokes, I'm going to have one here. See, this is basically what it's going to be like the whole way home now, but rough. Alright, big man. Where are you? You behind me now? He's directly behind me now. He's a good boy, him. Like, I know he's pulling in the videos and stuff, but he's a good-hearted boy. So he is. He still has his balls and stuff, but he's at the age now I start to worry about that. So he is, but he's like my son. I don't have a family, I have my mum and my dad. That's my family, and then Morgan's my family. So it is. This guy's going to my arse, I bet you. Hate that. See, in that case, about Raleigh went out in front of me. But he's not up there shit, and I'm going along a good enough speed anyway, like, to be honest, people. And it's about 10 o'clock now. So it is. Man, I'm glad he's not even behind me now, he's turning somewhere else. So we did. I'm starving, and I'm sure that dog's starving, like. When I go home, I'm going to make spicy chicken. What's this car doing? Not a little wee bit, not too bad. But when I go home, I'm going to make a spicy chicken. And probably chips if I have them. I'm going to both of them down, and then I make one Mass Effect one. So if I start posting Mass Effect gameplay on my main TikTok and YouTube here, then yeah, that's what I end up doing. But I had a good day with that, with the dogs, so I did. Like, I love it when Josh and Stephen come out with me, so I do, but today I had to do it with just the dog, man. He's been out in so many places with me, in my old car, and he doesn't get many places in this car. So he doesn't, for whatever reasons, because I try and keep it tidy, and he doesn't like the seats as much, but that's just something I'll have to get over. He's doing brilliant here today. So he is, and then tomorrow will be Josh's last day. Jesus, all these boys aren't chancing it, are they? They are. Crazy. But that they're hunters. That no, wouldn't even have took me out of there. Never were it. So it is, but it's like that. See today what I done with Morgan. Yes, you're a good boy. But see what I done with him today. That's a memory that I'll look back on when he's not here with us. And I'll always remember that with him up there. And when I go there again, if I ever do have kids in the family, I'll like remember him, and I'll be able to sit where I sat with him and remember him. And it's like if Josh ever does something silly, like he talks about it, I've had him up there and I can go and sit where he sat and just remember him. If Stephen ever dies before I die, hope that doesn't happen, but if that ever happens, I can go there and I can be like, mate, I came here with Stephen, you know, I've been there with a lot of people now, and I have memories now, so I'll do with the people I love, you know, things that I love, people I love, and it's just, you know, I don't know that anymore, but we're only have things to talk about. So it's like, I'm hungry, just people, it's like I was hungry before I left, but I thought I was hungry. By the time I go home I'll need to take the crab, so I didn't eat. I'm glad that was the case, because if I had to take the crab up there, I don't like leaving the dog in the car for one, and then there was a boy cleaning things up that direction, so he was cleaning the toilets, so he heard me taking the number 2. I went, excuse me mate, pass the toilet paper. See, I went out there just because I didn't want him to go into me, basically. Yeah, this is a mad turn down here. You're more of a, hold on. Alright, big man. You're just sitting behind me. He's a good boy, he's sitting directly behind me, which means if he books on the way home, but I didn't let him drink any seawater at all, so I'm smart. So, but it just means, oh, here's a nippy wee corner, hold on big son. I'm all your case and grip on. That was a good wee day. I only sat up about in the area for about 2 hours, which is not really as long as I stay, but there was people starting the show up, and I don't like the dog around people. They all try and stroke him, and he's good with people, but it just takes one for him to snap at, and that's it. You know, it's just like that cunt could be a cunt, and snap, and then that's it. Dog put down. Although I they'd never find me. They wouldn't rip my license plates off or something, that, you know, before they seen him or something. Or knocked them out if they took a photo of my car. I swear to God. Not that I'm thinking I'm hard or anything, I'm not. I'm just a man. So I am, but I do have a bad temper. Well, I don't have a bad temper, just when it goes, let's just say. I can keep my temper perfect, but oh, moment of silence here, because rest in peace, sir. Rest in peace, sir. Rest in peace. Don't believe in God, but God bless. Oh, that's nuns here. Fucking nuns. He's probably going to that funeral, like, but I don't give a fuck. He seen me coming, do you know what I mean? It's like, rest in peace anyway, chap. I guess, will he go, or will I stay? See, that's exactly what he should have done. didn't. Because he's a coon. And then I got down here and take a right. So I left, but it took me where them cars were coming out. So it would have been right probably. Starving, but I don't have any money in my car, and I don't have any money with me because I got fucking diesel. Fitting diesel. I just love this drive, and it's like it's the first time I'm going to post a video like this here to TikTok where I'm just talking. So it's like, or not TikTok, YouTube. I'll post some videos to TikTok today as well, like, but other than that dog's loving it. Do you want to go down, big son? There you go. I want to make him a big feet when he gets some too. But I am hungry, like, I know I've said it a couple of times, but funny enough, I'm always hungry when I'm driving down the coast trip. Castle Fia Cushion Dam, and then down in there is where I normally park and have a wee smoke and stuff, but since I have the big man with me, I'm not going to. See, a wave of just depression and anxiety hit me there. I just thought to myself, if I had a family, I would pull in there and have a wee look at the boat and stuff, but I'm with the dog and I can't. Well, I could have wanted to, but you know what I mean? What's the point of getting him out to put him back in? He doesn't need out. He doesn't, but yeah. Just, it's not even that there. When it comes to me in my love life, I'm happy single, but I just wish I had a girlfriend that I could take out places. Like, I'm nearly 33. And I haven't got a family. It's like most people fucking my age have kids that fucking they're 12 now, like, you know. I just feel like when I was younger, teachers used to be, oh, he's slow, he has ADHD. And now in my adult life, I look back and I'm like, maybe they're right, because look, I am slow. All these people have kids and good jobs and stuff, and I'm just a carer, you know. I care for my dad, I help my mum and dad about in the house. And I have my dog here that I love more, well, not more than I am, but I love like a son. So I do, and it's just like, what can you do, basically? I don't get out places and meet people. When I do, my anxiety shit, and I don't have lots to talk about. It's like, what do you do for a job? I'm a carer for my dad. Oh, right. You know? So it is, and then you get out. I'm fucking wee men are like, no mate, can't serve you alcohol. Just puts my head away. See, I would be turning left here if I didn't have the dog. Maybe should have, you know. Nah man, that way's a lot longer just. Just this here has a lot more windy turns and stuff, if that makes sense, people. And vans will be going up at fucking flat out, and look what my arse. So, well, like, I just want to cruise along. I sit between, see when I have the dog, I sit between 50 and 60. He's sweet at 50 and 60. If I do 70, he's fine, but he gets a bit agitated, I've noticed. And then if I go 80, he's like, what the fuck? So I try and stick to a nice wee speed. And you need to be doing a nice wee speed up this road regardless. Like, you know, you'll crash in the turns up here, possibly. So I just like a nice wee speed. There's a nice restaurant up here too, if I'm not mistaken. I think my mum used to take me to it. So it is, but back to the depression. It's like, see when my mum and dad go, like when they die, fucking not looking forward to that day, but see when that days comes, I'll have none. And like, there's times I fucking contemplate about killing myself. Enough as it is. You know, I have my mum and my dad, so I would never do that to them. But there's days where I'm just depressed and I'm like, mate, I wish it was dead. And like, I get all people fucking having those days, but when I get them, it hits me heavy because of my anxiety and depression and ADHD and stuff, and just the past with schooling and stuff. It just all hits me. And I mean, I don't know, I've never tried killing myself, and I would like to think I never will, but I've got the mindsets where I'm just like, I would like to just be dead. Like, I have a mum and dad that both live their life above me and live their life for me, and I live my life for them. But when I don't have them, and I don't have Morgan, and I'm sitting in my house alone, and I have no one, then what, you know? That's what depresses me. And that's why I'm like, I would like to meet a girl and just start a family and settle down. Maybe get a part-time job or a job and get me act together and stuff, but you know, I just never seem to. And then people I know, like Josh, I'm not bitching about Josh. I love Josh, he's like a little brother. But I know people that be like, mate, you need to check in on Josh. He's suicidal at the minute, and I haven't seen Josh in 5 years. You know, like, but when I was at my worst, where was Josh? The only one that was there for me was Stephen. And like, Stephen can only be there for me when I'm at him, because he doesn't drive. So it was like, I would just be depressed, and then on the off chance I'd be up at Stephen's, and like, he would be there for me, like, you know, he'd be there for me in Xbox and stuff, but it's not the same. And that's not no spite to Stephen. I'm not fucking saying Stephen's not there for me, because he was. But Josh is fucking 3 minutes down around the road. He lives in the same estate as me, you know. There was nothing stopping him calling over when he was depressed, or when I'm depressed, to see how I am. But I would always have called over for him. But I didn't like the people he was with. You know, they were pushing drugs on him. They were trying to push drugs on me. And they got to him and look at him now, mate. Well, you just can't. Well, that's him going up the hill. And that video climbing the hill. So I know, big son, sorry. But that's him that's going up that hill in that video I put on TikTok. I'll maybe put it on YouTube here as well. So it is. I remember we used to go out. I used to go from his house, and we used to go out with his wee friends, we'll call them. And they would give me an A and give him an A. I wouldn't really take, I'd take half an A and Josh would take the other half, because Josh is Josh. That's just what he's like. And then I remember they would be like, mate, if you put your dick in that letterbox and take a piss through that letterbox, we'll give you another A. And Josh would do it. So then that would be 2.5 E's he's took. That's not good. And then I remember they'd give him another 2 E's, and they'd take them. And mate, I know people overdosed and died. So does he. And that's how it fucking happened. So that's why me and him lost contact, because I just didn't want to be part of that. So I didn't. I just sat in the house and smoked my weed and became a recluse. So I didn't. Now I try and get out and do driving videos and wee TikTok videos with my mates and the dog and stuff, and YouTube videos. And it's like, I need to speak to a counsellor, but I don't like talking to people. I can make a video like this and talk about how I am and what I feel and stuff, but I can't go in a room and have a person tell me how I feel, because they haven't walked my walk, and I haven't walked their life. You know, we haven't been in each other's shoes. We might have had similar circumstances in some situations and stuff, but you know, we're not the same. And like, I try and give Josh advice. He says what I'm saying now to me, and I get that, so I do, but at the same time, nobody will help you but yourself. Isn't that right, Big Morgan? You're a good boy, I love you. And it's like, I'm trying my best to help Josh at the minute, and I'm going to continue to try my best. And Stephen's doing the same. So he is, but it's like, he doesn't help himself even when we are helping him at times. It's like, I'll drive, see where I'm coming from, I'll drive that there, and he'll not get out of the car. He'll be in my car at 12 hours at a time. Me and Steve will get out and take a wee adventure around a beach or something, and he doesn't get out, he just sits in the car. And like, mate, this is something I used to love about Josh. I could have went anywhere with him and he would have been there with me, you know. But now he's not, and he's not letting me down. I don't want people to think, oh, he's letting me down. I don't. If he watches this and sees that, Josh, mate, you never let me down. You're your own person. If you don't get out of the car, that's on you, mate. I can't force you. If you don't want, and like, there's been times where you've been like, mate, it depresses me just sitting there. I wish I could get out and drive with you, mate. I'll tell you what I tell you now. There's nothing stopping you. I used to be the same, mate, in that mindset. I think it's because he's a wee bit overweight. He's anxiety ridden. And mate, I'm 15 and a half stone. I'm a bit pudgy at the minute, you know. But I'm trying my best not to let it hold me back. You should just go with the flow, like, nobody knows him at the end of the day. And like, I'm there, like, you know, Stephen's there. Nothing will happen to him physically. People won't. If anybody's going to bully him, it'll be us. But nobody's going to bully him. You know, we won't let anybody bully one of our own. Basically, it's the best way I can put it. I have a fucking kill for him, mate. I have a kill for the pair of them. So, I love them both, like little brothers. And it's like, I don't like seeing Josh the way he is as an alcoholic. And I'm not going to say that many times in this video, because it is bad being an alcoholic, but alcoholics are not bad people. You know, some might make mistakes, but it's somebody's son or daughter at the end of the day. And if I was ever in that situation, I would want my friends or someone to care about me. You know, or if one of my loved ones was in that situation, I would want one of them to care about them. And it's like, that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get Josh out. And his sister's quite fit, but she has a boyfriend, so I mean, that'll not happen. But I mean, if she had been single, I'm trying to get her number, to be honest. But she's in a relationship, so I respect that, like, so I do. But if you've seen this, Megan, and you're single at some stage, offers always there, always fancy you know that. But back to this, just back to whatever. So it's like, I just care about him, so I do. He's one of my oldest friends, him and Stephen. Stephen's my best mate. Stephen's not a mate to me, Stephen's a brother. Josh wouldn't be a best mate, I don't see him enough. But he was my best mate once upon a time, if that makes sense. I care about him like a little brother. So I do. And I can't put him up, so I can't. But I will do my best for him now. He's not a bad man. And then he's losing his house in 3 days. On Friday, it's Wednesday now, 2 days. He'll be out tomorrow. So, well, like, I don't know what he's gonna do. I'm shit. I try not to wish anything into existence here, but I'm shitting myself he'll kill himself. Or try to. So I'm really. And Stephen knows it, you can tell him that's something that's really on my mind at the minute. So it is. I just care about him, and I care about all my friends. So I do. I don't have lots of friends. So I don't, but I care about them all in their own wee ways. So I do. Oh, I know where I am now. 30 miles. See, we're not too far from home. Well, I've done 85 miles today, people. So and look, that's how what I've done, and I'll tell you in the video where I pushed the button, because I didn't quite push it at my house. I pushed it at the pub in my local estate, if that makes sense. That's where I start all my destination drives. So it is, but I mean, I don't know, man. It's like I would just love to meet a girl, to be honest. That's just how it hits me. It's like I'm driving free here and I'm like, mate, even if I met a girl around here, I'd be happy as fuck. So I would, like, I don't know. So it is, but it's my point. Me and my love life and all that stuff is, it's like, I know people like Josh and they're like all fucking, they're like, you need to check on Josh. And I do check on Josh these days more than I do now that people like that, because he really hasn't many friends now. But all these people that are telling me they should be checking on Josh, they should be fucking checking on Josh too. It's the likes of Raph, for example, was his best friend. I was nobody but Stephen's best friend growing up, but Josh was like one of my best friends, I suppose. But Josh always had other people, and all these other people now, I've just left him. Raph was his best friend. Raph. Oh, this guy's looking at my arse now. Yeah, Raph would have been his best friend. And now Rapha's met a girl. She has 4 kids, and then she had a kid to him. And I think they're going to be getting engaged soon by this rate, if they're not already. And Josh hasn't seen him in about 2 years. I think that's shocking, so I do. It's like, they should be checking in on him, like fair enough, when I was depressed I didn't check on many people either. But I had my own shit going. Rapha's off me. Rapha's had a kid. He has his own shit going too, mate, but all he has to do is fire a text message and be like, mate, are you alright? Can I take you out to drive once in the fucking every so many months? You know? That's all I'm saying. But he doesn't do that. And Raph was one of these people that would be like bros before hoes. So like I try and make time for all my friends. So I do. It's like Tim, I haven't fucking seen him in ages. I feel like texting Tim, but Tim hasn't texted me. And the last time I texted him, it was me texting him just to see how he is, you know? Why is he not text me, see how I am? So why should I text him? So it is, and I don't have a history with Tim like I do with Josh. So that's just sort of why I'm like, fuck that. So it is, I have a lot of time for a lot of friends, but a lot of them don't seem to have a lot of time for me. So it is, that's why my anxiety used to go shit, basically. Because they were all out having fun, meeting friends, having kids, making memories. And well, I know you're a good boy, Morgan. And well, basically I was forgotten about. So I wasn't. That's what bothers me. Bigly. Even Josh is guilty of that. So yes. You know, he didn't fucking ever call over and be like, you coming out, me and Raph are going somewhere. You know, there was times where he would give my seat up to people. See what else? So everything I do, I mean, I don't owe him anything, basically. So I don't, it's like, and he doesn't owe me anything. Like, it's a friendship, we don't owe each other anything, but I do more for him than what he does for me. That's my point. So when I say if I do get depressed, he should be able to call over and be like, mate, you're alright, come on out and do something. You know? Like, I care about him, so I do. But there's times I need to think about myself. have a wee smoke here, people. See that fan's now up my arm. But I don't really give a fuck because I've got all day to kill. If he was going to go up my arse, I should have had that. It shouldn't really see me coming. You know? See, my turn's down here somewhere and I get to the garage. So it is. I might call it to the garage and get something to do. Nah, maybe just go over and talk at home. All my arse all he wants. I'm not going to go any fucking faster, especially since the city's a fucking foreigner. And I don't hate fucking foreigners, but I mean, it just makes me want to fucking do less for him because I mean, I have as much right to be here as he has. Don't fucking try and chuck me along like I'm going a decent enough speed here. Although this is my turn here. So it is. So not hard at him. Garage I was talking about stopping at, but can't be fucked. I'm too hungry to. Here, hold on, Morgan. Oops. Oops. You alright, big son? I know, big son, I was going to leave it faster than what I thought. Here, let's see. Aye, you're big man, you're fine. You're fine, big son. I'm sorry, I thought you were lying down. I thought you were lying down, big son. But yeah, that's just all my rant about done, so it is, to be honest, people. It's like, well, break hard. Big BMW up my arse, but it doesn't help. But yeah, it's like, that's where I'm done. It's like I care about the wee man. I care about Stephen. He knows Stephen knows I care about him, and I like to think Josh knows I care about him to a fucking degree. So I would, so stay in the back, good boy. You're a good boy, Morgan, aren't you? Same as Francis Ngannou. Here's the last thing I'll go on about now. So we'll sign him with the PFL. If that's what he wants to do, I'm happy for him. I'm sad for myself because I liked him in the UFC. I liked him in the UFC, to be honest. It was good. So it was, and that's like, he is, to my knowledge, Ngannou was the actual lineal heavyweight champion of MMA. That big man, sit. You're a good boy. He's a good boy. But yeah, he was like the lineal champion of the UFC, if I'm not mistaken. So now the lineal champion of the UFC has, pardon me, left the UFC for PFL. It makes me want him to lose his fight, that way that person that beats him can come to the UFC, get beat by one of their homegrown, pardon me, fighters. Well, it does. But I am happy for him. If that's what the man wanted, then I'm happy for him. I've got it for all the UFC fans and myself, like, but what can I do? Or what can you do? Stomach's fucking killing me, but hungry as fuck. So I mean, like, Darren would be one of my mates too. I forgot to mention Darren and all them rants. He would be one of my mates too. So we would, but it's just, you know, I'm out with Josh and Stephen the most. But Darren would be as much for me as Josh, if not more. So it's just Darren's got family with things and stuff, so he doesn't get out the same. Hold on, Morgan. Good boy. I've done about 60 miles today now. 92. Don't know why I said 60. I looked down and I seen the 9. So I did, but it says 92.6. So I said the 6 just like 60. This wee tractor's going on a while. Dog's doing well, aren't you, Morgan? I'm not enough behind him, lad. And once again, people, there's nothing I can do about the bounce. I can't see it bouncing and stuff out there, but there's nothing I can do about it. But if you just follow me and help me so I can do live streams, that would be greatly appreciated. So it would, like, even on TikTok, Confessions of an Element and Little Puppet Maestro. And then my TikTok for photography is, what is it? All Element Photography. So it is. I just like to go out and then do wee drives and stuff. I'm not going to be driving up that direction for hopefully another year or so. I'm a wee bit sick of looking at it, to be honest now. So, well, mate, how do you get sick of looking at it? I get spent there I can go there all the time. But my next journey with Stephen, and I mean, Josh doesn't like me recording doing stuff like this when he's in the car. But my next journey with Stephen, I think me and him might do a commentary drive. So it is. That's what I might call this here, a commentary drive, or else just a rant. A driving rant, you know. But Asda guy fucked me off, people. It's like, no disrespect, I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I spend too much money in that shop to get turned down a bit of fucking alcohol. So it's like, it's not on. It's just not on, you know. Oh, it's right there. Traffic here is pretty hectic. Oh, I wish I could ring my dad and be like, Dad, put food on, I'll be home in about half an hour to an hour. But I don't feel right eating before the dog, so. But this is all the way we drove to come up. I'm just taking the exact same route. So we're about, what's going on here? Mate, why do people like us park or us? I'll let them go if I can, like, but he's that one go good. Why we even park there, but you know. This is Brashane, like. That tractor's going the right end table. So it's the same berries. Or Sainsbury's. So is this car. Here, looks off it. turning in there to go home, and so the big delivery boy up there, so I go get stuck behind the tractor. Bye. That's a bit shit, bye. There he is, all the way up there, bye. Fucking hungry as hell, people getting, but how about you, Morgan? Are you hungry? I'm sure you are. But man, you're doing good, Morgan. I'm so proud of you, like, you're doing fucking fantastic. And we should be home. I don't know how long it'll take us to get home, about 40 minutes maybe from here. At this speed, like, you know, but man, Morgan can drive. Morgan doesn't mind me driving fast, like, I just don't want to do it in the car with him in the back. Although that's as good as a time as any. Because he's going to go flying through the window of a crash. Well, he might, but, you know, I'd rather he hit the side. You know? Two tractors. Like, when I'm old, I could end up watching this video, like, you know, it's just things like that I think about. I could end up watching this video in, say, 15 years time and just looking back and being like, yeah, I met a girl 2 months after that and she's the love of my life. I've had a family, you know, fucking she got to meet Morgan, my family and all that stuff. But you know what, I wish that would happen, like, but it just doesn't seem to work for me, ever. I'll take the shot here. Just I hate sitting behind things, but at the same time, if I take him, I can go along at my own pace for the most part, because somebody else is going to have to take him now, probably. You know? So it is, but I don't know, man. I don't think I'm fucking shallow or anything like that. I just like skinny girls. Fucking curvy girls are alright too, but I'm not really into big girls, you know? It's not right, Morgan. And like, I'm not fucking fat shaming, I swear to God, I'm not. I mean, everybody has their own preferences. Some girls like black people, some guys like Asian people, you know? That's what I like. But if I was to go with a girl that was skinny and we grew old together and she got fat, then I wouldn't really give a fuck. Because I would love her, you know? I just want to meet people and get out, like, you know? Everybody I know that's a girl is family and settled down, you know? Every single girl I know settled down. And it's like nobody seems to go, here's my friend Mark, he's single. For whatever reason. Maybe it's me, maybe it's just they don't know anybody. I don't know. You're doing well, Morgan, aren't you? It is what it is, like, I mean, if it happens, it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it doesn't, it's just strange, you know? I would never be like the hater TDK and settle for something, but you know, like, he's settled for something and she thinks he loves her and he doesn't, man. He's sitting mocking her behind her back and it's just sad. He's just sad that he thought his daughter ugly. He thought his own daughter ugly. Well, I did say she looked like fucking Gary Busey. Or else, who was the other one I said? Fucking your boy that played the Green Goblin in the Spider-Man films. fucking can't remember his name. So I can't. He's gonna run over that in this. No, we didn't. Poor wee rabbit, but I seen one running up the road earlier too. That must have been it. Fuck's sake. I hate seeing animal dead, like I hate Jack's death altogether. I know everyone dies and it's sad, but I hate forced death, if that makes sense. Like, I eat meat, like, so that, I mean, killing for meat and stuff like that there, it should be done with respect. I don't really like how the pigs live in China and stuff, like, you know, in the big factories. I mean, I'm all for putting them on a farm and letting them live a bit of their life and then peacefully and respectfully, like, harvesting them. That's just sick. But I don't like cruelty, so I don't like evilness. Like, I can be evil. I can pull a couple of people pranks on my mates and stuff, like the fucking pip talking. Stephen fell asleep once and he was doing something bad in the sleep and his boxers were down. He was like bent over a bit, so I pip talking quite rock as ours and I put it on YouTube. But I deleted that video after a while because he didn't like it. So he didn't, so yeah, that's what I done. But I mean, I can be evil, but that's not like fucking Adolf Hitler evil, you know, that's just fucking ha ha ha, fucking got you good evil. See, this is us officially out of my neck of the woods now. So it's like, it's the outer fucking outer limits, like, you know, as outer limits as I'll go. But I can walk home from here easy enough. I wouldn't enjoy it, like, but if the car broke down and I didn't have a dog and the car lit up in flames and burnt out and I was just like, I have to walk home and have the money, I could do it. Maybe take a couple of hours, but I would do it. Whereas if it broke down where I was, I'd be fucked. But me and the dog, we both had a good day. So we did, like, I mean, I've had many a good day up there with my friends now. So it is, it's like, I think we're going to be going camping next time. So we're doing in the next couple of days or week. So we're doing, but other than that, like, my next drive will be going towards Newcastle direction. So, well, Newcastle's a lovely place apparently. Josh hasn't shut up about it. Stephen isn't too fussed on it, like, and I'm game for wherever, to be honest, so I know Morgan, I know you're getting a wee bit tired in the back now, especially with back turns. Aye, people, and that's my phone at 20% now. So it is, so I've done well. I actually done better than what I thought. So I did. I thought I would have been about 20 minutes down the road, but I'm doing 20% of now. 1 hour and 13 minutes into the video. And I just done it there now, like that's commendable for my, or commendable for my phone. I just never normally would do that. And like, we're almost home. So we're up over here, like. My mum and dad have a wee saying up this road, like, and it pisses me off, but I'm going to just say it for the sake of this video when I get to the spot. And like, all parents, I'll get a laugh at this one, and I'll probably do it, like, but we'll see. You good boy, Morgan, stay still. That's not what they say, by the way, people. It's a wee bit on up here. I'm just keeping my speed up because it's up a hill, you know. This is probably the fastest I've done in this video because I'm doing 80 here, you know. You alright, Morgan? You're a good boy. That's me up to 90. Alright, Morgan. 80. But yeah, people, see in there, right there, that car park, see it? That's where I was conceived apparently. According to my parents anyway. So this would be just the outer mid part of my limit, of my radius of limit place, you know. If I was to do a circle on the map from where I live and pinpoint my house, this would be the like medium outer stretch parts. I walk the dog up this neck of the woods where if I had not turned on the best road and kept on the road I was on, it would have took me to Kelly Lane, which is where I walk the dog. But since I'm hungry and the dog's been fucking 102 miles today, that's a record for him. But since the dog's done all that there today, I'm just trying to go home, play a bit of Mass Effect 1, eat a bit of food, or we'll more than a bit. You're at your limit, but that's good because we're just about home. This video will be done in about 20 minutes. This video will be lucky if it gets an hour and 20. 5 minutes, no, not 5 minutes, 10 minutes and we'll be at the pub. I'll be stopping the video also. But it's like, mate, Josh and Stephen, if you ever do watch this video and get to this point, like, I love you both. So I'll do. And Darren, I'd love you, they did great too. So I'll do. Just to hope the three of them are sweet, to be fair. See? And then we turn down here. Maybe we're near enough home now. That's crazy. Well, it's not crazy, that's just technology and driving, like, but it's just not a driving from what I've done back on the day. Although I'm halfway down my tank here, so on Friday I'm going to have to put 20 £20 of diesel in. It'd be nice if I could make money off of YouTube and eventually like be a bit of a YouTuber. That would be the dream, to be honest. Like, well, meet a girl and be a YouTuber, that would be the two sort of bucket list things I would love to happen. So it would. Like, I don't even want to be a big YouTuber, just a wee fan base, a wee community sort of thing around the videos. So well, that would be awesome. So it would, like, but I'm a pretty boring fella at times. So I'm like, I care for my dad, I help about the house, and I get out time. I get out more down and what I do to the best part of what I ever did. But at the same time, not out enough. Is this guy just parked here, is he? You know, it's a big enough road for the two of us by you. But yeah, this is me basically home. So it is, isn't it, Morgan? Aren't we basically home? Burnside Tavern will be in this video up. And it's like, I hope people enjoyed the video drive. I know I talked a lot of shit about, it's not even shit about me, it's just facts and a lot of nonsense about how I feel and stuff, but that's just how I feel at the minute, people, and what's going on in my life. I'll maybe try and do a video like this every month, so I will, and talk about what's happened and stuff, but not a lot happens in my life. As the guy there was about the biggest thing that happened in a while. Fucking 33 years old nearly. In fact, I'll be 33 this week. And he's going to fucking say he can't serve me alcohol, check me for my ID, fair enough. And then when he gets checked me there because I have an ID, fucking, sorry mate, you smell of alcohol when you're fresh out of a fucking gym's showers. Like, mate, there would have been more chance of me smelling off a sweaty gym than fucking alcohol. And that's what annoyed me. It was actually my aftershave I put on and my deodorant, but that's nowhere near hard air. He didn't smell alcohol, he was just being an awkward cunt. But yeah, people, this is me home. I used to walk my first Doncaster road back in the day. So I did. Fucking, there's a lorry factory in there to the left. Or I don't know what they do in there. Oh shit, there's a truck. We'll see. Welcome to Burnside. Don't know what they've done in there, but Springfield's next one here. That's where all the lorries are towed. So it is, and then the next stop's Burnside Tavern, where I'll be at the video of. Oh, I'm doing roadworks here. Fuck's sake. Forgot about this. And there's I have to give way. No, my dog, I'll turn the corner. I don't know, it's just a bit of a weird situation. Oh, okay, it's gonna work alright. It's just weird, that one. You know, they think they would have fixed it on up a wee bit there as well too, but apparently not. But yeah, people, if you've made it the whole way through this video, or even watch bits and bobs and skip through it, I do appreciate it, and I do hope you enjoyed it. So anyway, this is my neck of the woods. If I was to go any further, I would be telling you where I live. I can't be doing that, can I? But the people there, the people on that there is apparently the people that's buying Josh's house.